WESH 2 News starts now with breaking news.
And that breaking news is out of Orange County tonight, where deputies are trying to find the man who they say tried to rape a woman last night in her apartment.
Yeah, deputies just released surveillance video earlier this afternoon showing the suspected attacker. WESH News' Haley Krummelholm is live near the apartment complex tonight. And Haley, deputies are still searching for that man tonight.
Yeah, that's right. They are still looking for him. And at this point, they haven't identified what complex this happened at. But the one that we're at, you can see, has a number of sheriff's deputies behind this van here, still on property. The sheriff's department says it happened in the area of Locanatosa Trail. That man followed a woman to an apartment in this area and pushed his way in late Sunday night. Now, the sheriff's office released this video showing some glimpses of the man suspected of trying to assault that woman. They say she fought the man off and a roommate helped chase him away. Now, if you are able to recognize that man from some of the video the sheriff's office has released, you are asked to contact the Orange County Sheriff's Office. Live in Orange County, Haley Krummelholm, WESH 2 News.
All right, Haley, thank you. Meanwhile, a former pro wrestling star is going to prison for more than 17 years after a deadly crash more than a year ago.
As WESH News' Dave McDaniel reports, the 50-year-old will be locked up, but not for as long as the family would have liked. While said she did not get 25 years in prison, she will be supervised for that amount of time. That is set to serve 8 years probation after her release.
All right, let's talk about that weather. December is right around the corner, and the weather is starting to get the memo. Temperatures aren't too bad right now, but tonight's lows, oh, that's a whole other story, Tony. We are bringing in the cold weather. We're going to need some blankets tonight.
We haven't been in the 40s.
No.
I mean, normally we do that the first week of November.
All right, we're doing it now.
We are.
Catching up.
Better late than never, exactly. Hey, let me take you back outside right now. A gorgeous sunset here over downtown Orlando right now, and you can see it gets dark early this time of the year, even down by our standards. Oh, looks like we got a bad image in there on that satellite frame, but what it is showing are some of those high clouds advancing on in from west to east. 58 now currently in Ocala, already down to 57 at the airport in Palm Coast. Mid-60s here in the metro areas. Jackets will be the norm tonight as the air is very dry. That's going to allow for these temperatures to continue to drop, and the winds for the most part fairly light out of the northwest here, about 5 to 10 miles an hour. The one thing we'll be watching is the arrival of these high clouds. The sooner they get in, it could slow down the overall fall of those temperatures, and that's one of the things we'll be watching here through the evening hours. I have an update on the morning low temperatures for you coming up tonight at 10 and 11. All right, 7, 9, and 11, 62 to 58, down to 55. Out the door tomorrow morning. Coldest temperatures will be right here in Marion County, Salt Springs 43, Denellen 43, and Ocala 43. I'll take you county by county to show you where we're going to be along the coast, along I-4, and along Interstate 75. And when I see you coming up here, guys, at 6:18.
All right, Tony, thank you. In Polk County, we now know the name of the 5-year-old who was killed in a crash involving a police truck. Sheriff Grady Judd said it happened just before 10 p.m. Saturday at the intersection of US 92 and Havendale Boulevard in Auburndale. He says the police sergeant was on his way to help a sheriff's deputy and had his lights and siren on at the time when 25-year-old Jermernica Anglin pulled out in front of him. She hurt her wrist in that crash, but her 5-year-old daughter, Jelena, who was in the back seat, did not survive. Sheriff Judd is now reminding drivers to stop if you hear sirens and identify where they're coming from before proceeding with caution.
DeLand police are looking for a man wanted in connection to multiple charges. 36-year-old Wayne Jones Jr.'s charges include aggravated battery against a pregnant person, false imprisonment, and domestic battery by strangulation. Officials say his felony warrant carries no bond. If you know where he is, call Crime Line. Also in Volusia County, an Orlando man is facing animal cruelty charges after investigators say he shot and killed a dog in Daytona Beach. They say 24-year-old Timothy Stevens was with 2 other men on Edward Street last week, firing shots toward a home when the dog ran onto the porch and was killed. The 2 other men have not been identified.
Several Flagler Beach businesses have been vandalized with anti-Semitic graffiti, and police are now trying to find the person who is responsible. While the quality isn't the best here, Flagler Beach police are asking for help to identify the man who appears to be in his late 30s or 40s. And they say he has vandalized at least 3 buildings with hateful messages. WESH spoke with one business owner who says this is not the first time he's experienced some type of hate for being Jewish.
The answer is to stand firm and stand proud. And they're not gonna make us scared or retreat because we're standing with the truth.
Anyone with information is asked to contact Flagler Beach Police.
In Polk County, a pest and lawn care worker is out of a job and facing multiple charges, accused of exposing himself to customers. Investigators say 27-year-old Tyler Mountain exposed himself to 2 separate women while working in their homes earlier this year. Deputies are now looking for any additional victims. If you know anything about similar incidents involving Mountain, you are asked to call the Polk County Sheriff's Office.
In Volusia County, the state fire marshal is now investigating a car fire. This one here at Nova Road and 6th Street in Daytona Beach. Officials say a passerby called in the flames around 4 o'clock this morning. No word is yet on what caused that fire or if anyone was in the car at the time. And new at 6 out of Osceola County, the St. Cloud Police Department is now set to receive more than $700,000 in grants to hire additional officers. Officials say the funding will cover 75% of the base pay and benefits for 6 new officers during a 3-year period. They say the new officers will support the department's community engagement unit. Now, residents will likely find them in more informal uniforms, patrolling the lakefront or attending events at Hopkins Park.
A proposed Florida bill would provide free swimming lesson vouchers for kids in low-income families. After 84 child drownings have been already reported in Florida this year, lawmakers want to make sure that families have the tools they need. Officials say the vouchers would be offered to families with children 4 and under who make no more than twice the federal poverty level. For a family of 4, that's just about $30,000. A Florida mother who lost her son in 2016 says she is glad something is being done to try to prevent more lives from being lost.
I really see this as being a huge step to help reduce the drownings in the state of Florida and provide access to families who maybe wouldn't normally have access to being able to get good quality swim lessons.
The program would also create a network of swim lesson vendors, with officials hoping to secure at least one for every county. If it is approved, it would take effect July 1st of 2024.
Orange County is investing hundreds of thousands of dollars in its innovative violence prevention program called Credible Messengers. This month, the county hired 5 more of these unique mentors. In our latest Saving Our Streets report, WESH News' Marlene Martinez introduces us to She Lion. Most Thursdays, Amanda mentors at the Community Life Improvement Center at the Ocoee Mall.
Starting December 1st, some Lake County residents will have the option to go solar. They'll be able to apply for the Community Shared Solar Program through the Mount Dora Electric Utility. Residents can choose how much of their power is solar generated, ranging from 25 to 100%. The program will utilize the community solar farm that was unveiled earlier this year.
All right, mark your calendars for Oviedo's annual holiday parade. The holiday festivities kick off this Saturday at 6 p.m. and run until 9 o'clock. That parade is set to start at the Oviedo Gym and end at Center Lake Park. Officials say this year's parade is going to be better than ever, and they recommend bringing a chair and, of course, your holiday spirit.
Still ahead tonight at 6, our WESH 2 sports team looks ahead to FSU playing for the ACC championship.
But first, the Brevard County Youth Organization is in crisis right now. The allegations against Crosswinds Youth Services and its former leadership and the growing concerns about its future.
And if giving back is on your holiday to-do list, WESH 2 is making it easy for you. Tomorrow, we hope you'll join us for our Giving Tuesday telethon and donation drive. It is part of the 38th annual Share Your Christmas campaign, raising money for Second Harvest Food Bank. All of the money raised will stay right here in Central Florida, providing food for people in need. Join us on air and online tomorrow to donate.
Right now, from her home in the West Bank, the mother of one of the students of Palestinian descent shot while walking in Vermont shares her shock with us. And we're tracking a rise in respiratory illnesses, what you should know when we see you back here tonight.
It's the season for caring.
It's the season for sharing.
It's the season to share your Christmas.
Your help is vital to local families struggling with food insecurity.
Join WESH 2 and Second Harvest Food Bank for the 38th annual Share Your Christmas, December 8th.
Go to WESH.com to find one of our 6 drop-off locations across Central Florida.
Or make an immediate impact with our virtual food drive on WESH.com.
So get ready to share your Christmas.
Closed captioning is sponsored by Greenway Kia.
Welcome back. A Brevard County organization that helps at-risk children and teenagers is in crisis.
Yeah, Crosswinds Youth Services is now facing several allegations like poor former leadership and mishandling of money. WESH News Tonight, Gabriel explains what we know so far. She called and sent several messages to Crosswinds Youth Services and its current CEO for comment, but we have not yet heard back. We'll keep you posted.
All right, looking ahead to this weekend, thousands of runners are getting ready to hit the streets of downtown Orlando for the OUC Orlando Half Marathon on Saturday. And WESH 2 is your home for race day coverage, from the elite runners to tracking to your friends tackling their first race. WESH 2 will be bringing you live coverage from across the course. Tune in this Saturday, December 2nd, starting at 7 a.m. on air and online on WESH.com.
All right, now that the sun has set, winter is in the air.
I know, it is cool.
Just a little pixie dust there.
That's winter. That's winter.
Hey, so behind me, as we take that picture full now, you're going to see that's the Ocala Square. But
that's beautiful.
You can see the moon in the upper right-hand side there. A little bit of everything going on there. Skies are clear for the most part, but those will fill in with clouds as we get deeper into the evening. Here's the reason why. You got a big ridge of high pressure over Cuba. The flow is taking moisture from the Mexican plateau, and that's going to scream eastward overnight tonight. Clouds will thicken on up, but the sun is set and the air is dry, and we're dropping right now. So again, the net effect is, yeah, the clouds are going to rise, but it's still going to be a bit on the cool side here. Certainly this evening, if you're running errands, maybe getting some holiday shopping in, or an early riser for work, you're going to need a jacket as 50s become 40s up to the north and west, and in many locales for that matter, except along the coast. Look at this, anywhere from 4 to 15 degrees colder than this time last night. You can see the clouds screaming on in as we go through the overnight time frame right out the door tomorrow morning. We're going to be watching these clouds, by the way. I don't think it's going to prevent this launch tonight, but we are watching the thick cloud layer rule here for tonight's 11:01 targeted launch time. We'll keep you posted on that. Denellen 43, Lynn 43, Reddick, Ocala right around 42 with some patchy frost up in Alachua County. Umatilla 45, Rutland 43, Claremont coming in at 45, Kenansville 48, Palm Bay back towards Melbourne, upper 40s here to around 50, a little bit warmer right there on the San Coco Beach, Cape Canaveral, Satellite Beach, mid-50s. Titusville, 49. Disney to DeLand, middle 40s here. Palm Coast down towards New Smyrna Beach, middle and the upper 40s. 12-hour forecast now for Palm Coast. A lot of clouds around. Not even hitting the 60-degree mark. Many of you will be wearing the jackets. More of the same here. Over towards the city of Melbourne, plenty of clouds around, just getting over the 60-degree mark. Let's take a look now at Futurecast here. Plenty of clouds around from start to finish, although late in the day, you're going to start to see some clearing in our four northern communities. That progress will continue southward into Wednesday night, allowing for the coldest air of the season to be arriving here. 58 Ocala, 59 DeLand. These are the afternoon highs, not the lows. Remember, a normal high about 76 degrees, well below normal there. And then over towards SeaWorld tomorrow, 55 to about 60 degrees for a good chunk of the day. We head into Wednesday. High pressure begins to sprawl back towards the east. Here comes a warm front Thursday and Friday. We go from the 70s into the 80s with a little bit of rain approaching just in time for the weekend. But look at this. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 3 mornings in the 40s. We haven't been there yet. And in fact, Wednesday morning could have some patchy frost here in Marion County, 45 Bithlo, 50 in Palm Bay. The latest computer models hint to get frost here into Marion County, maybe that northern nook there of Sumter County and northwestern Flagler County. Of course, we'll keep you posted on that for those of you with those tropical plants. And then as we take a look now at the setup for Saturday and Sunday, slow moving front. The rain should hold off for the most part, and tropically speaking, we're in good shape here. 4 days left now in the hurricane season. Boy, that's got a nice ring to it, doesn't it? All right, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday going from the 60s to the 70s. By Friday for Friday night football, playoff style, the temperatures will be warm heading into the weekend. Middle 80s, you're working on your tan. Front arrives on Monday. Temperatures then going to be right around 83 degrees with a better chance for some rain, Kristen.
All right, warm and no showers on Friday. Let's keep saying that. All right, it's championship week, everybody. Get excited. The ACC title game is just around the corner, and the Florida State Seminoles will be making an appearance for the first time since 2014. Next in sports, a look at how Mike Norvell has steadily turned this program around and what he is looking forward to come Saturday's title game.
WESH 2 Sports is sponsored by Mullinax Ford. Now get 2.9% financing for 72 months on over 800 F-150s during the year-end sales event at Mullinax. Now, WESH 2 Sports, sponsored by Mullinax Ford.
Hey everybody, I'm Kristen Lago. The road back to Charlotte, well, it's been a long one for Florida State. Nearly 9 years, 3 head coaches, and of course hundreds of players filling the gap between now and the last time the Seminoles played for an ACC championship. Banchero is actually the first Magic player to earn the honor since 2019. He'll be back in action Wednesday night when Orlando welcomes the Wizards. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned to WESH 2 for NBC Nightly News, sponsored locally by Morgan & Morgan.
We have several stories we're following for you tonight at 7 o'clock.
We continue following breaking news right now where deputies are saying they are searching for an attempted rapist in Orange County. The surveillance video released showing the suspected attacker.
Plus, Seminole County Sheriff Dennis Lima will be live in studio talking about the fight against fentanyl and the importance of Narcan. That's our report for tonight. NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt is next.
We'll see you again tonight at 7 and then at 10 on CW18 and 11 o'clock right back here in the WESH. But we are always online at WESH.com or by using our free WESH News mobile app. We'll see you at 7.
Thank you for watching WESH 2 News. Get caught up on local news, originals, and more. Download the Very Local app and stream for free on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, iOS, and Android mobile devices.